Hello, my name is Malvin Wood and welcome to my fly tying channel. Now today's video comes by popular demand. It's how to tie an easy muddler head without the mess associated with tying muddlers. So I hope you enjoy the video. Thank you. Okay, we've got the fly tied. Now we want to get the thread into the correct position, which is there. Now we want to take a piece of deer hair. This is a piece of raw deer flank that's been dyed golden yellow, and we want to take, and it's got quite a long staple. We want to take out probably a pencil's worth. I'm just going to snip that off, and then I'm going to put that into my deer hair stacker, and then I'm just going to tap it on my knuckle. Don't need to bang it on the bench, just nice and steady on my knuckle. And that should have aligned the tips, which it has quite nicely. Now, I'm going to grab that with my forefinger and my thumb. Now the length wants to be towards the back of the hook. There, the length of those tips. Because we're going to use those tips as a hackle. And grab in again with my forefinger and thumb, and I'm going to put 3 turns on. 1, 2, 3, and now I'm going to pull it slightly, starting to flare, and then I'm going to encourage all that lot to spin round the hook. And just have a look to see it's all spun equally, and that's not bad. Tap in the end, and now I'm going to come through going forward the deer hair. You may have to do a zigzagging motion just to get it through, and we're good there. And one more turn. Now we're pulling all those cut ends back. Using my thumbnail to push everything forward, or push everything back, and putting a few turns on at the head. Varnish the thread. Then we're going to whip finish, having first pulled all those threads back. We can now cut the thread off. Pull all those cut ends forward. And just wiggle it backwards and forwards, and all the tips will then go forward. Okay. Now we want a straight cut at the eye of the hook, which is probably there. Tap it and push it. That's your easy, no mess muddler head. I mean, if you wanted to trim it a bit, you could trim it a bit, but I don't think there's any bother there. No need to do it. Okay, thank you for watching. Just a few tips for when you're tying muddler heads or dealing with deer hair is raw deer hair. That's what I'm using, I've actually dyed this piece golden yellow. Now once I've dyed it, the dyeing process, it takes all the oils out of it, and it's very easily cut through with your tying thread. It snaps. So what I do is I actually wet it and then put hair conditioner on it, because I've absolutely no reason to use hair conditioner anyway. So I put hair conditioner on it, leave it for 10 minutes and then rinse it, and then dry it with a hairdryer, and then put it somewhere warm so it dries the skin out. So you won't dry the skin out with a hairdryer. Yeah, and then it makes that nice, soft and pliable. And when I'm taking a pinch out, I always cut it right at the skin. Okay. And when I'm using muddler heads, I want nice, long staple in my deer hair. So this is quite a big staple. And what I do is I take a pinch out, cut it right down at the skin, and then fan it out, and I take all the loose ends out and the fluff, and then I do that again with the sharp ends, with the pointed ends. Put it into my deer hair stacker and I tap it. All the ends are level. Finger and thumb, pull it out. Now the bend of the hook is where I pinch those. So if the bend of the hook is here, I pinch those cut ends there. So I'm not manipulating that in my fingers. That's all the straight ends get cranked again, and we want them square. Okay, I hope that helped you.